And continuing now with our coverage, we've got crews spread out across the area. Want to bring back in Tyler Fingert, who's also in one of our storm tracker trucks, getting the conditions as they happen. Tyler, I know that you're heading back to the Causeway, and I've seen a few reports out there of down power lines in certain areas. Did you see any of that? What are you seeing right now on the roads?
Yeah, hey, good evening, Lenise. I've not seen any down power lines, but I can tell you that the power is definitely out in different areas. The Bayway pitch black tonight. Let me flip around this camera. We'll show you what it looks like outside right now. Turn our windshield wiper on. That's the AlDOT crews right there. They have one of their info signs going saying that the right lane is closed ahead. And in just a couple of minutes, they're expecting a full causeway closure as conditions are rapidly worsening. They just tweeted that information saying that right now the causeway eastbound on-ramp to I-10 at Middle Bay is closed, and they're expecting to completely close the causeway very soon as conditions rapidly worsen. That is a quote from that tweet. But as you take a look, it is really getting bad here. Just in the last about 30-45 minutes, it really has gotten to the point where you cannot see that far in front of you. Some people are still driving here on the causeway. We are pointing eastbound right now. Normally you would see lights of some of the people driving on the Bayway. You could see some of those people, what looks like that car driving. There would normally be actual lights on the Bayway. We don't see anything. And if we could start driving just a little bit as we start driving towards Spanish Fort, we just wanted to show you that info line or the info message that says that the lane closure here. We're going to go around since the causeway is still open, but we're going to go extremely slow because the wind along with that rain making it very difficult to see and also to just drive. We were crossing a portion a little earlier and we could feel the car shaking as we were driving as these winds continue to get worse. You'll see the right lane, they say, is closed as of now, and that is expected to get worse as the storm system continues to move through our area. You can see right there some of the waves crashing on over the seawall there. So that's, and I could feel that we're actually going through water right now, so I think we're going to try to get over a little bit further, and they're actually trying to direct people off this area right now as the water is, it's already overtaken the right lane here as we drive through. And you can see that some of that seaweed already, and it's about to overtake the eastbound lanes completely in just a couple of minutes. And it actually probably is to the point where they're going to shut it down momentarily. We're going to, once we get through this area, we're going to do a U-turn and head back because the conditions just rapidly worsening over here, and we don't want to get trapped over in Baldwin County. So we'll do a U-turn to get around here and show you what it looks like on the westbound lanes. But you can see all of those waves just crashing over the seawall, a far cry from what it was several hours ago when we were here. We did our first live shot from that location just under the under the mid-bay there, under the Bayway, and we had no issues. There was no rain, there was really no wind to speak of, and not much in terms of water crashing onto the causeway at this point. And yeah, again, you can see there's no lights. All of the lights on the Bayway are out. The causeway also out, so power is an issue already in this area as the conditions are deteriorating over in this along the causeway and the Bayway. Again, the eastbound causeway lanes pretty much underwater, and you can see it looks like it's also an issue over here as well. Some water already pooling, and conditions just unfortunately getting to the point where AlDOT feeling that they're going to need to close the road along the causeway. And this is definitely typical in these types of situations as these crews, as AlDOT crews have been stationed out here all evening long awaiting this. They were expecting it. Storms like this always tend to cause the causeway to flood. So they were anticipating at their goal, obviously safety. They're going to keep it open as long as they can, but at a certain point they need to close it until conditions warrant when they can reopen it, because with all of that water coming in from the bay, you're getting that seaweed as you saw just a couple of minutes ago. You're also getting all of that water that's just going to be sitting on the road, and the issue with that is it's just going to take time for them to be able to clean it. So once the storm moves through, the causeway will probably be closed for several hours beyond that as they get some of their big heavy machinery out here to push that seaweed off the road, push the water off the road so they can get things back open. But again, they do expect, according to that tweet that they sent out just about 18 minutes ago, they are expecting a full causeway closure as conditions are rapidly worsening. Guys?
All right, Tyler, you guys stay safe. We have seen some warnings pop up in that area and then expire. So, yeah, you guys, thank you for the coverage, and we'll be right back.